I do know CPR. I was just too scared. Hey guys, welcome back to another one not YouTube video. If you're a tennis subscriber, what it do, what it does, what it do. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. So as you can see, there's a bit of scenery change. You know, I decided to switch it up a bit. It's a new month, we're gonna come with new vibes. Let me know if you like it or if you want me to go back to the white wall. I prefer the white wall because then I can film anytime because I can just use my ring lights. Now I have to use like the sun and film during the day because of like the way my room is structured. My ring lights can only be plugged in like a certain way, if that makes sense. But just let me know like if you like it. But as you can see by the title of today's video, today we're going to be looking at people's confessions. These are my confessions. I feel like I'm not normal, but you know, it's okay. But yeah, we're going to be looking at people's confessions that people shared on my Instagram, sorry. And these confessions are going to be anonymous. So I've read a few. I haven't really read all of them. Some of them are going to be like a surprise to me, and I'm just going to be like reading them and reacting to them, maybe giving advice here and there. I'm going to try and not be judgmental because some of y'all confessions are a bit crazy, okay? But I'm just going to try my best to be neutral, give the best advice I can and commentary that I can. And yeah, without further ado, let's do it. Okay, let's get it on. I had really low self-esteem throughout high school, and now when a guy shows me he's interested, I think he's setting me up. Damn, it really do be like that, bruh. Like, I get that too. Like, I'll be like, who sent you? Like, who are you? Why are you here? What do you want with me? There's no way you can like me. Me? No. Someone sent you. No, like, you're up to something. This is like a conspiracy. Everyone is against me. You know, sometimes I get that. Not all the time, but I feel you. Sis. It really do be like that. But I think first you should learn to love yourself before you can put that in the responsibility of someone else's hands. And then when people do like show interest in you, you'd be like, of course you show interest in me. I mean, look at me, I'm awesome. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to a wedding and I have slept with all 6 of the groomsmen and the groom. Slept with all 6 of the groomsmen and groom. Most you must just be marrying all of them. Just marry all of them. Just marry all of them. That should be ma'am. I go to church every Sunday, but no one knows that I deal drugs to my friends and their friends. Go kerekeng. Go kerekeng. No kere. Go kerekeng. Osho. How about that is the Lord's house? That is the house. Koro ule village. Koro wa molevelela. And you're like, nah. What the heck? I'm selling isidagamiso. You're selling Issy dogs. Issy dogs at the correct. I'm trying to seduce my crush into sleeping with me. I'm pregnant and want him to be the dad. Wedding reception of my friend, we had a dance. He says in my ear, it should have been you. I left, cried all the way home in a taxi, haven't spoke since. He's still married to her. If it should have been you, it would have been you. Don't listen to me. Men have audacity. How do you say that someone at your wedding, or just someone, it should have been you? You should have told her. Why are you even married to that hand if it should have been this hand? Oh, don't believe him. Don't believe him. Men. It shouldn't have been you. Because if he thought it was you, you would have been at that wedding. You would have been the bride. not dancing with him at the reception and him whispering these talks in your ear. No, not him whispering talks in your ear. I was once told by someone that they have a sexual fantasy of getting an STD. So you go out looking for one. It doesn't just happen to you by accident. Like, oh damn. You go out looking for. Little you guys are playing with your lives, hey? You're playing with your lives like it's Monopoly, like it's freaking hopscotch. Little wala. I don't know if this counts as faking, but I hide all my dark or negative thoughts until I've had a bit too much to drink. I say everything out loud and my friends say they're concerned about my mental health and I should see a therapist. Oh dude, I think you should see a therapist. If alcohol is your only outlet to sharing your emotions, then you should see a therapist, because I don't think that's a healthy way to voice your opinions only once you're drunk, you know, and when everyone is having a good time and then you're like you know, and everyone is like, yo, you know, and then you just, those songs can't collide together, they don't gel. So both of you guys need to be on Faga Makalini when you're drunk. So I suggest that 3 moments, you take them to a therapist and, you know, you deal with them, because sometimes also putting all of those things on your friends, I don't want to say it's unfair, but it could get to a point where it's also overwhelming for them. So I think it should be a balance, like where your duties are at therapist and Fagamakhelenis are with your boys, and you can sprinkle a bit of duties there, you know what I'm saying, just to have a healthy. Few days ago I had sex with a girl. Next day I went to her house, found her mom, and she told me she died long time ago. She told me she was dead long time ago. No, like spoke, like a spoke. I dog, go to church, hey? They need to pray over you, bruh. Spoke. Elena, not like this, eh? And we read about something like this in Zulu once, like a story about this, like where this guy was dating a ghost, like full-on relationship with the ghost, with the ghost, the house, got the ghost money, you know, like a big beautiful home, and she was dating a ghost. Guys, that's actually so scary. Salt and vinegar for when. That's what you need. You need that salt and vinegar combo. Put it under your bed and hope for the best, because I would eat. My boyfriend and I just stood in the shower and peed on each other. We claimed each other. How did you guys even discuss that? Like, that's gonna be a bonding situation. Not a promise ring, not matching tattoos. Peeing on each other. Like, you looked at him, he looked at you, and you were like, bit. Go rotel, benong rotel, then robaso. Like a tutumela. Because I can't even, I lick toilet seats. I lick toilet seats after people go to the bathroom. What's wrong with you, dude? Why do you do that? Please DM me 10 marks. Why do you lick toilet seats? I smell my poop on the toilet paper after I poop. You guys are lying to me. This is cap. No one does this, dude. Do people do this? hired a prostitute to come to this hotel room, answered the door, and it was my sister. Damn, at least she working. I mean, at least she's making money. I don't know. Let's look at the brighter things, right? She's working, you know, and she's working at hotels, not just like, you know, in hotels, which means she's probably making a good side. See, there's so many pros to the situation than cons. Let's focus on the pros, you know. Yeah. When I haven't kissed anyone for a really long time, I still make up with the back of my hand to make sure I still got it. Okay. No, practice does make perfect. Just have to make sure you have that thing to rock someone's world, you know. Yeah, you practice until, you know, really perfect. So no, go tired. No, I hold you. We're within hold. When I was 4, I had a boyfriend and poisoned him on purpose. Mara, why would you do that to your jubi? Ujubalako. Your jubster. But I'm sure he didn't die. Like, maybe it was like food poisoning. Like, you know, DM me the rest of the story. Like, I actually want to see like what happened to the boy after he did the same. Like, I sometimes put Vicks under my eyes when I can't sleep. The Vicks forced my eyes to close and I get my sleep. Sis, you're gonna damage your eyes, bruh. Vicks, it's strong. It's not for. It's to clear up congestion, not to clear up amadimoni that are keeping you from sleeping, sissy. Oh, I can sing a whole song in my head without really knowing the lyrics, but can't recite it out loud. No, it really do be like that, especially with dancing. Like, in your mind, you have all the dance moves ready. Like, in your mind, you're kamumpela, you're there, you're dancing, you're doing everything you need to do. But then when it comes to actually executing it in real life, duh. Been a 3-year relationship with my friend's girlfriend. Plot twist, I hooked them up. You know, girl code and guy code really doesn't exist here. Like, if we're being honest with each other, it doesn't exist. Like, and if your friend says it does exist, they're being selfish. It's those friends that don't want to see you happy. Because just because it didn't work with you doesn't mean it's not gonna work with me and that guy, or me and the girl. Sometimes your soulmate is your friend's girlfriend. I had to say it. I'm in love with my best friend. We're both guys and he's straight. Ish. Hi there, my babies. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. That's actually very sad. I'm sorry. I think she might be pregnant. I'm 16. I feel like, you know, you guys should just sit down and discuss what is the way forward. You know, how are you gonna, if she is pregnant, how are you gonna tell your parents, how is she gonna tell her parents, and how to move on from it. The only reason I graduated high school was because I slept with most of my teachers. Hectic, you know? At least you were putting in some type of work. At least I'm going through a huge depressive period right now and it sucks. Can't do anything but sleep and internet. Aish, that was me for like the past 2 weeks, hence why I haven't been really consistent with like my monologues or my YouTube. But I suggest you try doing small things at home, you know, like maybe try first clean your room, then refold your clothes, do laundry, even shaving, just like shaving, like, oh wow, my armpit looks so great, you know, take your dog for a walk, things that lead you to going outside and interacting with people, because being inside really does get to you, especially now because we're forced to be inside. It's not even by choice, we're forced to. Some of our minds are just like actively thinking about things that are going to put us in these type of moods. I am a friend with someone not because I like them or care about them, but mostly because their life problems are interesting to listen to. I feel terrible about it. You should. That's so sad. Entertainment ja gago, ke Netflix wa gago, ke Showmax ya gago, like these are the people that you need salt and vinegar for. People like this that find your life problems entertaining. How, girl or boy, I don't even know who you are, girl or boy, come on. I love picking dead skin from between my toes. Dead skin. Why is there even dead skin between? Hey, someone tapa. Someone tapa wena. When I was a cashier, a guy was buying around 50 cans of wet cat food, and just making friendly conversation, I asked him how many cats he had. Big mistake. He has no cats. He eats it. Says he mind your own, hey? Mind your own. If he enjoys cat food, who knows? What if that gives you everlasting life? You don't know. You know, we could just be wasting our food, our time eating normal food, but people are living longer because they're eating cat food. Think about it. I am terrified of my parents. I'm 20, living at home with them, and can't even go out to hang out with my friends because I'm afraid to talk to them. There's a lot of parent-child relationships like that, and I don't want to like assume your family dynamic, so I suggest, because you're so afraid to talk to them, maybe talk to like an aunt or your granny and tell your granny how you feel, because maybe if they hear it from an adult and seeing you talk to someone outside of the immediate family might like snap it in their minds like, yo, maybe the environment we're creating for this boy or girl child of ours isn't really healthy. And being 20, you do need to go out and like go out with your friends and experience life. I have to move back home from living on campus to living at home and commuting because of money. I need help to take care of my mom. I'm 19. I feel like adulthood is being thrust onto me and I don't feel ready. I feel like a brat saying that, but I'm scared. Yo, dude. Like, yeah, yo. Like, the thing with adulting is that you can never really be ready for it. Like, no one is ever like, okay, I'm ready to adult. You know, it's something that just happens. Like, even being in university, like, there's more responsibilities that you have than when you're in high school. I'm not saying you're a full-on adult, but there's more responsibilities that you have. And if one of them is living back at home because your mom needs the money, then it's just one of those things that you're gonna have to do. Like growing up and making sacrifices are all a part of adulthood, and it's inevitable. It's going to happen whether you want it to happen or not happen. So right now, I think what you should do is just focus on like working around it. Focus on working with your mom, getting an understanding with her, and just so she can understand that regardless of you growing up, you still want to enjoy your youth. You still want to, you know, have fun, not really take very responsible measures and make huge sacrifices, you know, when you're not at the mental capacity to do so. So just communicate with your mom and let her know about this. I probably have an STI, but I'm too afraid to get tested. Hey dude, please go get tested. Please go get tested. Please go get tested. Like, please go get tested. Like, seriously, please go get tested. I do know CPR. I was just too scared. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. Some of your completions were a bit crazy. Like crazy, but they were entertaining. Thank you so much for sharing. If you want to like discuss more about your confessions, DM me, we'll talk, and maybe I can give advice, you know. Yeah, I'll try my best to give advice. But anyway, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And click the notification bell whenever I drop new content. That's all from me, guys. Bye. Love you long time and all the time.